Hello everyone and welcome back to the Nerd Den here once again, and today I'm going to be giving my spoiler review for the Interstellar Song Contest. So yeah, heads up, spoilers are going to be here. So yeah, with all that being said, let me just dive straight into the video and talk about this, because honestly, I want to get some things off my chest because I have really enjoyed this episode, but there's a few little things I want to kind of pick out and give my opinions on. So yeah, let's get into the video. So, yeah, the Interstellar Song Contest is a crazy episode. I said this during my initial reaction. When I wanted to get excited for this episode, I was like, okay. I was like, okay, I'm not really like a fan of Eurovision. But then coming up to the week or so before the air date, and we were told that this is when Miss Flood was going to be revealed. I'm like, oh, okay, now I'm excited. Now I want to learn more about this episode and stuff. And then when I actually sat down to watch the episode this morning, I was blown away. I actually thought it was a really good episode. It's a really nice episode that kind of gets all the elements that Doctor Who has in its good episodes in there. And I think this is the first full-on TV episode that Juno Dawson has written. And you know what? I actually really enjoyed it. I actually thought it was a really good episode. Obviously, the whole setting of the Interstellar Song Contest, obviously borrowing a lot from Eurovision. And obviously, yeah, I don't know a lot about Eurovision culture and stuff, but you know what? For someone that's kind of an outsider to that sort of culture and that sort of event, I really enjoyed it. I liked the whole the effects with the aliens and stuff. It was a nice sci-fi variant, and seeing all these aliens meet up and the contestants and stuff. The songs were brilliant as well. I thought that was really well done, and yeah, overall I thought it was it was nicely put together. Now, obviously, all of this stuff is kind of like the curtain for the story's darker elements, and yeah, the Doctor is very much angrier in this episode, and we get to learn why, obviously, because there's that nice parallel between what goes on here, what nearly happens with the Delta Wave, which again is like a callback to Series 1, but also Gallifrey. And I feel like that is a nice way of getting everything together. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going off on a tangent here, but it just works so well. I think that parallel, and we get to explore the Doctor's darker side, where you see him torture Kid, who is the antagonist of the episode, and we kind of see the lines blur a lot between the Doctor and what Kid was attempting to do as well. And the Doctor, who has done a lot of dark actions in the past, we get to see that sense of revenge really come to the forefront of 15's characterization, aside of 15 that we actually haven't seen yet. And I feel like this might be explored further in the finale, or potentially in an upcoming season. But I feel like there's so much potential there for Ncuti's Doctor to explore a darker path, which I think will be very interesting to see. Now, obviously, yeah, the episode does come with its flaws. Now, I did enjoy, to be honest, the main event of it. I thought the plot was really, really well put together, and I really enjoyed it for the most part. And for someone that's not really familiar with Eurovision culture, I thought it was a pretty interesting episode. However, the reveal of Mrs. Flood, I felt was a little bit rushed. Or that it didn't live up to the reveals that we've had in the past for the Master. Don't forget, Russell T Davies wrote the whole Yana reveal back in 2007, and I feel like here, compared, it just didn't work as well. Don't get me wrong, I was still oh, it's actually happened, the Rani's back, but yeah, overall, I didn't really favour it too much, because it just kind of felt oh yeah, it was kind of like a checklist, okay, cool, we've revealed the Rani, we've set up the finale, boom. It just felt really weird that they revealed the Rani twist to two random characters that are no longer gonna be able to see this take place, because these two characters are just one-off characters. They're probably not going to be involved in the finale by the looks of things. So it was weird. I thought they would have done the reveal to the Doctor, because I know the whole Master reveal was done to another character in Utopia, but then we were followed up with the Doctor seeing the Master, so, or at least knowing that the Master was there. So it's a little bit of a weirdly done reveal, to be honest, but you know what, I'm still I'm still looking forward to what's happening with the finale, and obviously, yeah, it's a nice setup for the finale. It's just not the way I would have imagined a reveal to take place, especially with how Mrs. Flood has played so far in this season. It just feels like a little bit of a weird misstep that this big reveal's happened without the Doctor and Belinda being there. But anyway, yeah, I am going to wrap up this video here, but just before I go, my overall score for this episode is going to be a 9 out of 10, because yeah, as I said, I really enjoyed the characters, the actual main plot of the episode, but I just feel that reveal just kind of felt a little bit of its own separate entity. I know it was kind of like a post-credit scene, but I don't know, it just kind of felt like an afterthought. That's just my opinion anyway. But thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you're new around here, click that like button and subscribe for more nerdy content, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now.